Have you ever found yourself alone, wrapped in the silence of your own company, and wondered, in this moment of solitude, what am I discovering about myself? This simple, yet profound question opens the door to a journey, not outward, but inward, into the very core of our being. In the hustle and bustle of today's world, where solitude is often equated with loneliness or isolation, we tend to forget the rich, fertile ground it offers for deep personal growth and understanding. Today, we embark on a transformative journey, guided by the wisdom of the Buddha, to explore the Zen of personal space. Embracing your journey alone. The Buddha, a revered figure of enlightenment, taught the importance of solitude as a pathway to deep understanding and self-realization. But how can we, in our interconnected and incessantly noisy world, find value in solitude? And more importantly, how can we harness it to foster self-reliance, growth, and inner peace? Our exploration is not merely a discourse on solitude, but an invitation to delve into the essence of our own personal space, to uncover the beauty and strength that lies in self-reliance. Through stories, metaphors, and the profound teachings of Buddha, we will discover how embracing solitude can be a source of profound wisdom and a catalyst for transformation. Join me on this journey as we seek to understand the Zen of personal space and how, by embracing our journey alone, we can find a deeper connection not only with ourselves, but with the very fabric of life. Together, we will learn to appreciate the silence, to find solace in our own company, and to see solitude not as a state to be avoided, but as a precious opportunity for self-discovery and growth. As we move forward, remember this ancient wisdom from the Buddha. Be a lamp unto yourself. In the context of our journey, this means finding your light within the quietude of your personal space. It's in this light that we begin to see the path forward, illuminated by our own inner strength and wisdom. Before we dive deeper, take a moment to reflect. When was the last time you truly embraced solitude, not as a momentary escape, but as a space for growth and reflection? How did it make you feel, and what did you discover about yourself? This introspective inquiry is not just rhetorical. It's the beginning of our exploration into the Zen of personal space. As we move through this journey, I encourage you to keep this question in mind, allowing it to guide your reflection and understanding. And so, with curiosity as our compass and mindfulness as our guide, let's embark on this journey together. Let's discover the beauty of solitude, the power of self-reliance, and the profound peace that comes from embracing our journey alone. Part 1. The essence of solitude. In the quietude that wraps around us, when we're truly alone, there lies a profound truth waiting to be discovered. Solitude, often misunderstood and sometimes feared, is a state that Buddha taught is essential for understanding the self and the world. It's in this space, free from the distractions and demands of external influences, that we can hear our own thoughts, feel our deepest emotions, and confront the essence of our being. In modern society, solitude is frequently equated with loneliness, a negative state to be avoided. Yet, there's a distinct difference between being lonely and being alone. Loneliness is a feeling of sadness about being alone, based on the desire for company. Solitude, on the other hand, is the state of being alone without being lonely. It's a positive and constructive state, a time for self-reflection, mindfulness, and personal growth. The Buddha's teachings emphasize the importance of solitude for meditation and enlightenment. He himself found enlightenment only after years of solitary meditation under the Bodhi tree. But what does this mean for us in the 21st century? How can we, amidst our busy lives, find solitude, and more importantly, why should we seek it? Consider the lotus flower, a symbol of purity and enlightenment in Buddhist symbolism. It grows in muddy water, rising and blooming above the murk to achieve enlightenment. This metaphor beautifully illustrates the journey of the human spirit in solitude. Just as the lotus transforms the mud into a nourishing base to bloom, we can use solitude as a fertile ground for personal growth and self-discovery. Life's inevitable challenges and tests often throw us into the metaphorical mud. It's in these moments of solitude, when we feel buried under the weight of our struggles, that we have the opportunity to grow. By embracing solitude, we learn to navigate our inner landscapes, to understand our fears, hopes, and dreams, and to emerge stronger and more enlightened, much like the lotus flower reaching for the sunlight. Solitude offers us a unique space to confront our true selves, to strip away the personas we present to the world, and meet our most authentic selves. It's in the quiet moments alone that we can hear the whispers of our deepest desires and confront the shadows that lurk within us. This path isn't always easy. It requires courage to face ourselves without the distractions and validations of the external world. Yet, it's this very journey through solitude that leads to profound self-awareness and understanding. The stories of countless philosophers, sages, and seekers from various cultures underscore the value of this solitary quest. From the deserts of the Middle East, where mystics wandered in search of divine truths, to the mountains of China, where Taoists sought harmony with nature through quiet contemplation, the theme is universal. Solitude is a gateway to deeper understanding and harmony with the self and the universe. Let's pause here and turn inward for a moment. Think about the last time you were alone with your thoughts. What surfaced? Comfort, anxiety, revelation. Understand that these responses are the first steps on your path to self-discovery. Embracing solitude means accepting whatever comes, knowing that each emotion, each thought, is a guidepost on your journey. As we delve deeper into the essence of solitude, remember that this journey is not one of isolation, but of enriched connection to the self, to others, and to the world around us. The path of solitude leads us not away from the world, but deeper into it, with a clearer vision and a more compassionate heart. Part 2. Life's challenges as pathways to growth. In the tranquility of our personal space, amidst the solitude that many of us find intimidating, lies the crucible for our transformation. It is here, in the silence of being alone, that we encountered life's challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as teachers guiding us towards growth and enlightenment. The path of solitude is not one of avoidance, but of deep engagement with the very trials that shape us. Life, in its infinite wisdom, presents us with a spectrum of experiences, many of which test our resilience, our patience, and our understanding. These challenges, viewed through the lens of fear or resistance, can seem like harsh, unforgiving storms, leaving us feeling isolated and vulnerable. However, the teachings of Buddha, along with wisdom from various traditions around the world, invite us to see these moments of adversity as opportunities for profound personal growth and self-discovery. Consider the process of alchemy, an ancient practice that sought to transform base metals into precious gold. This metaphorical transformation is akin to the journey we undergo when facing life's challenges in solitude. Each trial, each moment of doubt or fear, holds the potential to transmute our base understanding of ourselves into a richer, more enlightened self-awareness. Drawing from the wellspring of Taoist wisdom, we find the concept of Wu Wei, or effortless action. This principle teaches us to move in harmony with the flow of life, embracing its rhythms and cycles with grace and flexibility. When facing challenges, instead of resisting or fighting against them, we learn to navigate these situations with a sense of peace and acceptance. Imagine a river meandering through the landscape, encountering rocks and obstacles in its path. Instead of stopping or turning back, the river flows around them, sometimes gently, sometimes with force, but always moving forward. This is the essence of Wu Wei, and it is in solitude that we learn to embody this flow, to meet life's challenges with the fluidity and grace of the river, finding our way around obstacles without losing our direction or purpose. Science, too, offers us a lens through which to view our struggles. The concept of resilience in ecology, the capacity of an ecosystem to withstand shocks and disturbances and to recover, is a powerful analogy for our personal journey through adversity. Just as a forest recovers from a fire, growing back stronger and more diverse, we, too, can emerge from our challenges with newfound strength and wisdom. In the quietude of our solitude, we learn to observe these natural processes, drawing lessons from the resilience of nature. We understand that growth often comes from disruption, that new paths can emerge from the ashes of the old, and that our personal ecosystems are capable of remarkable regeneration and transformation. As we navigate life's challenges, solitude offers us a sanctuary, a place to turn inward and draw upon our inner reserves of strength and wisdom. It's in these moments of introspection that we discover our true resilience, our ability to adapt and thrive in the face of adversity. Consider a time when you faced a significant challenge. Reflect on the emotions, the thoughts, and the growth that emerged from that experience. Recognize the strength you found within yourself, perhaps a strength you didn't know you possessed. This is the gift of solitude, the space to confront, to reflect, and to emerge transformed. As we continue on our journey, let us embrace the challenges that come our way, not as burdens to be borne alone, but as opportunities for growth, reflection, and enlightenment. Let us carry with us the wisdom of the Buddha, the flow of Taoist philosophy, and the resilience observed in nature, using these insights to navigate the waters of adversity with grace and strength. Part 3. The Journey of Self-Reliance. In the quietude that solitude offers, a journey unfolds. Not just a path of introspection and discovery, but one leading towards the powerful shores of self-reliance. This part of our exploration delves into the teachings of Buddha and the universal quest for inner strength and independence. It is here, in the embrace of solitude, that we find the tools and insights necessary for building a foundation of self-reliance that can support us through life's myriad challenges and joys. Self-reliance is often misconstrued as a purely self-centered pursuit, yet at its core, it's about cultivating a profound inner strength that allows us to navigate the world with confidence and peace. Buddha's teachings on self-reliance encourage us not to shun the world, but to engage with it from a place of strength and wisdom. It's about knowing ourselves deeply, understanding our needs, and being able to fulfill them without losing our balance. The path to self-reliance is paved with mindfulness, awareness, and deep introspection. All practices that thrive in solitude. It's in the silence of being alone that we can hear our inner voice most clearly, guiding us towards our true needs and values. This clarity is the first step towards building a life of authenticity and independence. Imagine a mountain, steadfast and immovable, weathering storms and seasons with unwavering strength. This mountain represents the essence of self-reliance within each of us. Just as a mountain relies on its foundation to stand strong, we too must build our inner foundation, rooted in self-awareness, wisdom, and the understanding of our innate strengths and vulnerabilities. In solitude, we learn to become like the mountain, grounded and secure in our sense of self. We learn to weather the storms of life, not by avoiding them, but by facing them with courage and resilience. Our solitary journeys allow us to forge an inner strength that is not easily shaken by the external world. Solitude is not just a backdrop for this journey. It's a vital component of it. In the silence and space that solitude provides, we find the clarity and peace needed to undertake the deep work of building self-reliance. It's in our moments alone that we gather the strength to stand firmly on our own, not in isolation, but in a space of empowered independence. As we embrace solitude and embark on the path of self-reliance, we are called to reflect on our progress and to take deliberate actions towards strengthening our inner foundation. Consider the steps outlined above and identify one that you can begin working on today. Remember, the journey to self-reliance is unique for each of us, and it unfolds one step at a time. Part 4. Embracing your personal space. As we reach the culmination of our journey through the Zen of personal space and the embrace of solitude, we stand at the threshold of a sanctuary. our own personal space, both literal and metaphorical. This sanctuary, nurtured through self-reliance and a profound understanding of solitude, becomes a haven for growth, peace, and enlightenment. Here, in the final part of our exploration, we learn to fully embrace this space, making it a source of strength and serenity in our lives. Our personal space, whether it's a physical location like a quiet room or a garden, or a mental space carved out through meditation and mindfulness, is sacred. It's in this space that we can retreat from the chaos of the world, recharge our spirits, and engage in the deep, introspective work that leads to self-discovery and inner peace. To create this sanctuary, we must first recognize its importance. Just as the Buddha found enlightenment seated alone under the Bodhi tree, we too can find profound insights in the quiet moments spent in our personal havens. Here are some steps to create and embrace your sanctuary of solitude. 1. Dedicate a space. Identify a physical space where you can be alone with your thoughts. It doesn't have to be large or elaborate. Even a small corner of a room can be transformed into a sanctuary with some thoughtful adjustments. 2. Cultivate serenity. Make this space conducive to reflection and peace. You might include elements from nature like plants or stones or symbols of personal significance that inspire calm and introspection. 3. Establish rituals. Create rituals around your time in this space. It could be a morning meditation, evening journaling, or simply sitting quietly, allowing your mind to wander and explore. Within the boundaries of our personal sanctuary, solitude transforms from a state of being alone to a profound experience of connecting with the deepest parts of ourselves. It's here that the noise of the world fades away and we can listen to the voice of our inner wisdom. This embrace of solitude isn't an act of escapism, but a deliberate choice to engage with our own selves on a deeper level. It's an acknowledgement that within us lies an inexhaustible source of strength, creativity, and peace. By turning to this source, we learn to navigate life's challenges with grace, to savor its joys with presence, and to move through the world with a grounded sense of self. As we conclude our journey, remember that the path doesn't end here. Embracing your personal space and the solitude it offers is an ongoing process, one that evolves as you do. The insights and strengths you gain from this practice will ripple outward, affecting every aspect of your life. I encourage you to carry forward the lessons of this exploration, to continue cultivating your sanctuary, and to embrace solitude not just as a momentary retreat, but as a vital component of your journey towards self-discovery and enlightenment. Reflect on your journey through this exploration. How has your perception of solitude and personal space changed? How will you incorporate these insights into your daily life? As we part ways, I invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your journey is unique, and your insights can inspire and support others on their path. If you found value in our journey together, remember to like, subscribe, and engage with this content. Your participation not only supports this channel, but fosters a community of individuals committed to personal growth and self-discovery. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the Zen of personal space. Embracing your journey alone. May your personal space be a sanctuary of peace, insight, and growth, and may your journey be filled with enlightenment and joy.